Hey, it's 7 o'clock Tuesday night, and it's Tickets Power Half Hour. We're down here at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. We want to thank Johnny's New York Style Pizza for providing the pizza for the players and the coaches tonight. Pepsi also for the drinks. I'm here tonight with head coach Chris Parker of the Dragons, offensive and defensive line coach Sam Wigington. We also have offensive line coach Chad Flatt. We have senior Dylan Eilers, inside linebacker with us tonight. Senior Austin Massey, defensive line, plays the defensive line with us also tonight. And again, Tickets Power Half Hour Dragon Talk. Yes, I'm wearing a visor. Thank you, Coach. I have my visor.
Yeah. Okay, it looks good on him.
You like that?
It looks good.
You like that, Coach? I don't do a visor, not Steve Spurrier, but for you, Coach, we'll do it. Okay.
We'll try to get you a hat next time. The visor's the best we can do today.
We're going to talk 7 Quad A football. Now the region regular season is over, and this is how things finished off for 7 Quad A. Cartersville finished the region as region champ 7-0. Northwest Whitfield was second, 5-2. Pickens third, 5-2. Gilmer 3-4. Southeast Whitfield 3-4. Ridgeland 3-4. Heritage 2-5, and Lafayette 0-7. And a little side note on that, last night, Monday night, at a little 3-team play-in kind of mini playoff, Ridgeland has advanced to postseason in 7 Quad A over Gilmer and Southeast Whitfield. Coach finished third in the region, coming off a 35-0 loss against Cartersville. But talk about looking forward to the playoffs this Friday night with the team and some of the things you're working on this week.
Yeah, we got our hands full playing Cartersville in the last game. Was a challenge, and Cartersville got a very good team, and they're ranked first in the state for a reason. You know, they're the best team in our region, best team we played in a while, and the way the region's set up, you know, you read them off. We were 5-2 and Northwest 5-2, but since one of our losses was the Northwest, you know, they get the 2 seed and we get the 3, so we're going to travel, and it's a big difference because, one, you're away, not home, but also that region we match up with, Region 6, St. Pius and Marist are the top 2 teams in that region every year. And, of course, you know, if you finish 3rd or 4th, you're going to match up with one of them. So, you know, we got Marist Friday, and it's going to be a challenge. So, we'd expect to be tough in the playoffs. You know, we know it's going to be a good team, but it's going to be a challenge. Marist is a very good team. Cartersville is a very good team. Totally different styles, but both really competitive, both ranked in the state. You know, so we're kind of getting a little taste of, you know, what the kind of big boy football in Georgia is at the state level. And that's where we'd like to eventually get to. That's what we're trying to build towards. So I'm excited about the opportunity we got Friday, but it's going to be a challenge. You know, Marist has a good team.
Coach Wigington, saying that, coaching the offensive line and defensive line, getting your line ready, is it actually, in a way, Marist is a good football team. Is it better in a way that you're coming off playing a good team and going and playing another good team? That way your team is, you know, you're seeing good football. And, you know, is it kind of a little better knowing you're going to go see some good football coming off that?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think, you know, Cartersville and Marist do 2 totally different things on offense and defense. You know, Cartersville likes to throw the ball quite a bit, of course, what we saw on Friday night. But, you know, Marist is, you know, down the hill, run the option right at us. And, you know, they do a very good job. Coach Chadwick has been there for a long time, and they've got some really good coaches on their staff that's been together for a long time, and it's going to be a challenge for us. You know, we've tried to tell our kids all week that, you know, we're showing them the film that, you know, it's going to be almost like a culture shock until they see how low they come off the ball and on offense and on defense. And you know, we're going to try to get them prepared the best we can and go out there and do the best we possibly can to win on Friday.
I don't want to forget, I want to introduce my co-host here, R.J. Casey. R.J., do you have any kind of questions about Cartersville Friday night or what they're looking at this week?
Talked to Dylan, play inside linebacker. We went against a team that throws it a lot on Friday. Now this Friday, you're up against a team that runs it with the run option, but they'll go into spread a little bit. Talk about the differences in what you've seen and what you're preparing for on Friday.
I'd just rather go against teams that run the triple option and want to try and run it at us. Because being inside the box, I have a lot better stand against run offenses than I do pass coverage.
Well, I mean, it's like this. Both the teams we played, last week and this coming week are very good football teams. And what I'm excited about, first and foremost, that back-to-back years we've gone 8-2 in the regular season, and we're proud of that. I mean, we've come a long way there. And, a lot of people, a lot of coaches, a lot of players, a lot of managers, a lot of parents that have brought kids to things. I mean, a lot of people involved with those wins. 16 wins we've had the last 2 years, best they've had ever in 60 years, in 2 years. So I'm proud of that. We should be proud of that. But we also want to keep improving, like you guys with Fetch Your News. Anything you're doing, your business, your personal life, whatever, you're trying to keep improving, And, we got to get into playing with these kind of teams, and it's a challenge. Cartersville, very, very talented. I mean, and very well coached, and they were way better than us Friday. And we got to get better. We don't want to buy into that whole like we hung in there with them for a half or whatever. We want to try to compete, and so we get another chance Friday, another team just like that, and and I think that I hope that we can compete and give ourselves a chance to hang in there with them and see what happens. But we're going to have to do. It's going to be a challenge, and so it's great to kind of get a measuring stick of where you are, and then kind of see where we go. So, I'm excited about playing both teams. I think these seniors have done a great job. They deserve an opportunity to go down there and play. It'll be a great atmosphere to be at Marist. They got a good band. They got good cheerleaders. They got good players, good fans. This is...
They have good dormitories, everything.
Everything. You've
Small
been there,
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
But we want to be like that.
Yeah.
We're trying to set our goal high and say eventually, we want people to come to Jasper and say, yeah, they got this and that too, So this is how you get there. You go and you see these teams and you compete against them and you give yourself a chance. And we're excited about the opportunity to get that chance. More than half the teams have taken stuff up, already.
That's right.
And we're not. So, we got a chance to compete on Friday.
A lot of them are practicing basketball right now.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
Wrestling
right.
and basketball.
That's right.
They're at practice, but it's not football practice.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what we
Why'd you wait to this game this year to air it out? 68 yards in the air. Why'd you wait?
We've been baiting them all year.
You knew that I was going to say.
We're waiting on Marist. We're going to throw it every down this Friday on Marist. No, the game went that way. Actually, probably should have thrown the ball better than that. We for us to have won Friday, we'd have to probably throw the ball better than we did. But they had a good football team. It didn't, they did a good job. Nothing we did differently. I think sometimes the misconception of things is like, you may sit up and say, well, man, these guys really aren't doing as well tonight. Like Dylan's not playing as good at linebacker, or I'm not doing as good a job as a coach tonight, or whatever. No, we pretty much do about the same. The other team sometimes is different, and in this case, it was a lot of credit to Cartersville. The boys played hard. I was really proud of their effort. We could have done a little better job coaching probably. I thought the boys played really hard, but the truth was that Cartersville just took it to us a little bit. They were better than us, and we're going to work to get as hard as we can to get to that level. Maybe we can keep winning. Maybe we win a playoff game or two, and we try to get in that mix.
Well, I don't know exactly. I've been trying to explain this week in a couple different ways, Coach, but I don't know how you explain it. But you go into halftime, like you said, you don't want to say you went into halftime, kept it close. But Cartersville played a good majority of their starters well into the fourth quarter, I understand.
Yeah, they ran one play.
Right.
Literally one play on offense with the backup team.
And I don't know how you come up and say 35-0 is staying in there, but you guys stayed in there probably longer with them than any team I've seen this year.
Yeah, we did. And we're not ashamed of that. It's good, I guess good for us. But I just want the guys to feel like we expected to do that, and we wanted to actually make a few plays. We had a couple chances to make a play, and we didn't. There were a couple times I could have called a play better. Or, there's things we all could have done better Friday that maybe made it even closer than that. And that's our goal. We are glad we didn't lose, by 50 or 60, I guess. And it was 14-0, and we were moving the ball in the third quarter. It was 14-0, and we're moving the ball. We put it in the end zone. It was 14-7. That's a whole other game, and we didn't. We didn't execute well, and then I called some plays that weren't very good, probably. But you know what I mean? I'm
you
proud of
calling
that.
plays and work. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It happens every now and then.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
often.
I knew
but
what you
every now
meant
and then.
right there, Coach. I
But,
understood that.
But I won't.
I mean, I'm sitting here wearing a visor. You know,
You look
I
good
gotta,
in it.
I gotta have a little, get a little bit.
Good.
You look good.
You
Tell him,
look-
son.
looks good. Dylan, let me ask you a question before we go to our first break, because we're going to get the other young man in here. I've been asking all the kids this year. Obviously, you know, I always feel, you know who your opponent is. You guys knew who Cartersville was. You've been watching them. You guys know who your opponent is. You know who your opponent is Friday night. But what I want to know is, this past week you played your last senior game up here at the stadium in front of the home crowd. Talk a little bit of the emotion of being in front of your home crowd, playing regular season. Season's not over, but playing regular season at home with your crowd as a senior. Talk a little bit about that and enjoying the regular season at home this year.
Well, it was fun. I was excited. It was my last game, but at the end of the game, I was pretty sad. Just knowing that I might not ever be in front of that crowd again.
That crowd, right? There you go. You play one of them alumni games yours down the road, right?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
get
we
one.
always talk
You
about that.
Do you talk about that? Do you?
What you need to do is see Coach Wiz get out there and play with you.
Yeah.
I'm challenging.
So you guys
on the show tonight.
on the show. Wait, we got a challenge. Coach
I'm
Wade
issuing
knows
a challenge to Coach Wiz to get out there one more time.
No, that won't mean
We're going to take
Like the 500 likes on Twitter or something.
Yeah, that's right. If we get 500 likes,
Yeah.
we'll dress up. There you go.
All right, we're setting the challenge up tonight. Would you guys talk about that alumni game? Well, you know, congratulations on the great regular season foot. You guys are not done. You're going down. And you know your opponent this week. Tell me just a little bit about Marist and what you guys on the defense are looking at this week against their offense.
I mean, they're just a run offense. We're going to play them like we have the other three triple option teams that we've played this year, and we're just going to hit them in the mouth.
There you go. Hey, you know what? Before we leave, you know, the Dragons have only allowed this year, including the Cartersville game in regular season, just to let you know, they've only allowed 16 points, basically 16, 17 points a game. Actually, this defense has it a little further down to 14. So this is a defense that has been strong all year, and at any given time, these guys can go play anybody. So I look forward to a great game Friday night with this defense going down to see Marist. We're going to take a brief break. I'm BKP. You're watching Pickens Power Half Hour Dragon Talk here at Day Chevrolet in Jasper. I want to thank Johnny's New York Style Pizza for providing the pizza for the players and the coach, Pepsi for providing drinks. I want to thank head coach Chris Parker for providing a visor that I didn't think I would ever wear. But, you know, I got, look at these guys. They say I look good in it. I'm with a football team. I better like it. But we're going to be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to talk more about this upcoming playoff game this weekend, and we're going to have some more guys here on the couch. We'll be back after the
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
Ella J. Tire Company since 1955. With a huge range of tires at the lowest price and fast, hassle-free service, Ella J. Tire is all you need every time. Ella J. Tire carries only the top brands in the industry: Cooper, Michelin, Mickey Thompson, Pirelli, and Yokohama. Stop in and let AES certified mechanics change your oil today. Life doesn't slow down for car maintenance, and Ella J. Tire won't either. If your car is tired of its tires, go to Ella J. Tire.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on-site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Let it ride during the Lucky 7 sales event at Lifetime Kia. Come try your luck in the Money Machine. Yes, come take a test drive and you get a chance to grab for cash in the Money Machine. Plus, shop big-time savings on every vehicle in stock. And remember, Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And Lifetime Kia will extend that warranty for as long as you own it. Come try your luck in the Money Machine and experience the savings at Lifetime Kia.
El Rey in Ellijay.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey in Ellijay.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
Only one thing beats a day's price on a new Chevy. It's our pre-owned price. Now at the Days Chevy Jasper Pre-Owned Super Center. Save thousands off original MSRP on the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in the North Georgia mountains. Cars, trucks, SUVs, even luxury vehicles. Many with factory warranty. And all thousands below new car prices. We can even help rebuild your credit. Save thousands today at the Days Chevy Jasper Pre-Owned Super Center. The North Georgia mountains big volume, low price leader.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hey, and we're back. We're back. I'm VKP. You're watching Pickens Power Half Hour Dragon Talk. We're at Days Chevrolet here in Jasper. Again, we always thank Johnny's New York Style Pizza and Pepsi. We have head coach Chris Parker with us. This segment, we have offensive line coach Chad Flatt in this segment, and senior Austin Massey, defensive line. Now, the Pickens Dragons are coming off their final regular season game with a loss for Cartersville 35-0. The Dragons finished the regular season 8-2, 5-2 in Region 7 Quad A. And they're playing Marist. Marist is number 2 in Region 6 Quad A, and they'll be traveling down to Atlanta to play Marist this Friday night. Coach, again, back-to-back years going, let's talk about that, getting the program up to where back-to-back years you are going to postseason play. Talk a little bit about getting the team up to that point, and now the guys, a lot of your players played postseason last year, so they're ready for it. So talk about that, the difference.
Well, we're just really proud of all the program, the whole program, and the best thing that I can, emphasize, I guess, in a point like that is just how many people, especially in football, but probably in most sports, how many people it takes to run the whole team and to be successful. And all those different people have to do it. I mean, we have 12 managers, 12. I mean, we have, about 14 or 15 guys that do some kind of coaching. There's 10 of them are full-time, but some guys are part-time for us. We had 108 kids. All of them got parents that have to bring them and do this and just the number of people that it takes to make the teams good is so great that we get all the credit or the blame, or I do, I guess, and that's just not fair. So I really want to make sure it understands how many quality coaches we've had, like Coach Flatt, Coach Wigington, all the guys we brought up here all year. It's taken
Middle
all of them.
school, we're able to
middle
get some other
school.
guys in here.
Yeah, I mean, just
Yeah.
I'm just proud of all of that. That's what I think of when I talk about, or when you ask me about something that's built the last 4 years. But I also think that, a part of it is that we're proud of that, and then we want to continue to improve. And for us, continuing to improve would be at least competing in this playoff game and giving ourselves a chance to be in the game against Marist. And that's really our goal right now. We don't talk a lot about the school board, or we don't control that always. The ball can bounce this way or that way. But we need great attitude, great effort from every player doing their job, all 4 quarters. And then you look up and usually if you do all that, then the scoreboard's in your favor. But, the games we play, we get behind sometimes and we start slow or whatever, we did a few weeks ago. And our kids are pretty good about just playing. And last year in the playoffs, we did not do that. And my hope is that we will improve and give ourselves a chance against, the draw didn't work in our favor. It's not like we're rolling up on another state top 10 team, so it's going to be challenging. But I hope our boys and coaches, all of us, will just compete and give ourselves a chance. And, I'm going to look up about halfway through the 4th quarter and kind of see where we're at. And so really proud of the past, but really looking forward to if we can even improve on what we've done, in Friday night and in the coming years.
I'm also here with my co-host, R.J. Casey. R.J., talk a little bit about Marist, ask some questions tonight here about what they're going to see and what you have you want to talk to Coach about and players.
You got a good one, R.J.? Playoff time now.
Yeah, I'll talk to Austin. Right now, Austin, you play defensive line, and you're going up against a team that runs the triple option. It's hard to judge which way the ball is going sometimes. What have y'all seen on film watching that and getting ready for it?
Well, they're a really well-coached team. We have to, as a defense, we just have to make sure that we take care of our responsibility. And if we take care of every responsibility that we have, then, it'll be a good game, without a doubt.
Austin, also, before we move on here, I ask all the seniors when I get an opportunity, season's not over, going down to Marist, but as far as regular season, playing over here at your home field this year from your home crowd, talk a little bit about the emotion Friday night and being a senior last year on that field.
Well, it was very emotional on Friday night, but at the same time, it's a big game. We were playing for the region championship against a very good Cartersville team. So personally, I just tried to push all the emotions aside and just focus on playing football. But towards the end of the game, it definitely got emotional.
Well, maybe in a couple of years you can come back, play the alumni game with
Coach
Coach
Wigington.
We done laid the challenge down on him tonight. But look forward to watching you Friday night. Coach Flatt, offensive line coach, talk a little bit about what you're looking at Friday night with Marist's defense. Your offense this year, first of all, let me say, you guys have done a great job because you're winning, you're in postseason, and it's been the majority on the ground, and that doesn't happen if the offensive line's not doing their job. So congratulations to you and the entire line. What are you guys preparing for against Marist Friday night?
Well, to your first point, the boys done a really good job this year of taking the coaching that's been provided through me and Coach Flanagan and Coach Wigington, and they've really embraced that style of just trying to be physical and to be dirty players. However, when I think about Marist, the one thing that stands out to me is how sound they are. Coach Wigington's trying to distract me back here right now. But they do a really good job of being very sound in all their gaps. They're going to make a lot of movement. They're going to line up, head up a lot. They're going to try to play games. And they do a really good job of being in the right place all the time. They have some very good defensive tackles. Their ends are solid. They've got a really good middle linebacker. The safeties are solid players. They're going to roll down and get in the box and play with us and make us really have to earn every yard we're going to get. So we got our work cut out for us with them, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're very well coached. What year are you born?
89.
89. Coach Chadwick been there since 85. So they've been doing the same thing longer than you've been alive, RJ. They're pretty good at it.
He put you out there.
But I mean, I'm picking on you. I'm saying, as long as you've been alive, you're a grown man. They've been doing the same stuff, and it's evident in the film that they're very well coached. We say that about a lot of teams, but I mean, these guys are even in another level of that. Very, very, very well coached. And they have been doing the same stuff with a lot of the same coaches. Coach Flatt and I worked together a long time, but these guys have worked together since.
Really?
I mean, I was like in elementary school in 1985, RJ, so I wasn't that, that's been a long time for me, too.
They better not ask me any of those questions. I'll tell
You weren't
right.
in elementary school.
No, you better not ask me any of those questions. We're doing okay, Coach. We're going to keep it that way. You and I are doing all right. Coach, finding the end zone Friday night. Obviously, you get the W, you got to find the end zone. Coming off a week, didn't get it in the end zone this week. You are going up against a well-coached team. What are you seeing in the defense? We talked about the offensive line. What are you seeing in Marist's defense? And what do you think about what are you going to do to change something up to make it work Friday night?
I mean, we got to get a couple things go our way. We had a few plays we liked last week. One of them was on a shift out of a punt formation that didn't work out, and there was a couple things we liked that just didn't work out. And then you got to run your base stuff too. So the plan won't be any different. We don't knee-jerk react to winning or losing. When we won 52-0, I came in here and said we're going to do whatever. I don't get too excited about that, and so we're not get too depressed about not scoring either. We're just going to do our same stuff essentially. But there's always a few little wrinkles we change. But the key on offense is to execute. And the key for points is it's more of a total team effort than people think. We got to get the ball in good field positions. We got to get good punts, punt returns. We got to play defense, and we got to score. And so, when the defense gives up points, sometimes that's the offense's fault as much as it is the defense, and then vice versa. And Friday played with a lot of long fields, and Cartersville was just really good.
What's the emotion at practice this week?
Yeah, it's been good.
How are they practice good?
I guess I feel like the best compliment I can tell them is I felt like it's very normal, and I think normal is good this time of year. You don't want them. I mean, obviously we don't want them doing less. Right. But in some cases, you don't want people all overly anticipating that if we lose, we're taking stuff up and it's over, and that's not helpful either. It's just Tuesday today. We had a regular practice like we do every other Tuesday. Tomorrow we're on a regular Wednesday practice, and we're just going to get on the bus. And like I told the guys, going to Marist is shorter than going to Heritage or Ridgeland. Yeah. So I mean, it's not like it's not like this is some like super far trip we're going on. It's just we just have to go down there. We have to do our job, and then of course we all are well aware of the consequences, win or lose. You're going to go down there Friday, and we're going to win the best win we've ever had if we can get it. A lot of first would factor in. But, if you lose, then the season's over. I mean, we know all that. But I think that in the preparation, it has to be very similar in the preparation for the other weeks because, football is a very routine-oriented thing that, people only see on Friday, but it's very routine-oriented. What we do on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all the way through. So, been very regular. Guys have worked hard. Coaches have worked hard. I'm excited about the challenge Friday. But it's going to be a challenge. Like I said, this guy's very, very, very well coached. A lot of tradition there. They've made the playoffs. I think they've made the playoffs every year Coach Chadwick's been there. So since 1985. We made it 2 years in a row. We're excited about that. They made it since 1985.
You got anything before we leave tonight?
You hadn't asked me a question all day.
I'm about to get to it.
All right.
Just give us, I know the season's not over with. Still got a game Friday, and hopefully if things go right more down the line. But talk about just give us a regular season review.
Well, I hate to say too many nice things because I tell the kids we're not going to talk nice about them until the banquet. So I hate to say too many good things about them, in retrospect because we try not to do that.
Don't pay attention. Okay.
But yeah, but I will say, I've been very fortunate to be on several teams that have had winning records that have made the playoffs that have gone 8-2 or 9-1. I've been on several, as a player or a coach. As assistant coach, as a head coach, I've been on several. And I do think we probably have had to overcome more things, whether it's injuries. And Austin had an injury and missed the first 6 or 7 games. There's guys all across the board, most of them seniors, have something where they've had to miss a game or two, and some of them, of course, are out for the year. We've had coaches that have new roles, including me, I've got a new job in the school system, which takes different things I have to do, and just a lot of things have happened this year. And we lose Shannon Brooks, who's a good player, you know, and the fact that we're able to win the same amount of games, I'm very proud of in the regular season. I hope that will translate into competing Friday. But I am very proud. I think there's been a lot of things we've had to do this year to kind of put like some duct tape on this problem for a week and just try to still win, and then the next week do this, and the next week this. You know, we have definitely had to earn, you know, all 8 of those wins.
That's Alabama coming out of here.
Alabama Chrome,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
that's right. Roll Tide.
Yeah, okay. That's
Just
right.
to clarify, they won 2 state championships.
2 state championships.
Yeah, we're going to end on duct.
Now their other programs, that's a whole.
No, we're going to end on duct tape. He had to go.
Yeah,
he had to go Alabama with us.
You know, Coach Flatt is really classing up with his attire. He is the defending region track coach of the year. I'd like to congratulate him on the air for that. Take it back to you, BKP. You're up.
Hey, you've been watching Pickett's Power Half Hour Dragon Talk, and we've been here at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. We're just having a great time. We're going to be down Friday night at Marist, FetcherNews.com. We're going to be down there. Now, you need to pack that away side, okay? Carpool, get your friends together, ride share, whatever you got to do. Get down there Friday night, 7:30. Support the Dragons. Fill that visitor side up, okay? Support these guys. They've been playing hard for you all year, and they want you down there to support them and cheer them on. If you're not able to make it, follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews.com. Hashtag Team FYN Sports. Hashtag Pickens Football. So follow us. We'll get the information out to you so you can keep up with us. Again, we thank Johnny's New York Style Pizza. We thank Pepsi. I thank the coaches and the players for being here. My co-host, R.J. Casey. And don't forget, Team FYN Sports, always promoting and highlighting young athletes in a positive way. Again, we will see you next week because we're going to be doing another show right here.